can just take it with you. Good evening, listeners. Welcome to Literary Voices. I'm your host, Nana Yaa Yeboaa. Today we have in the studio with me D Flex.
D to the flex. Yeah,
D to the flex. I sit corrected.
Yeah,
no. Welcome to Literary Voices.
Right, thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
So, just in case you don't know about this programming and what it is about, it's about African Canadian narrative storytelling and whatnot. And since you're here with us, you have become part of the African Canadian music.
That's what's up, man.
Industry. It is a small industry that people are, everybody is doing their thing, and you're a legend.
Yeah, man. Thank God. I'm glad to be here too. It's a pleasure being here.
Almost 2 decades in the industry.
Yep, 17 years.
Wow.
Yep.
If it was a young man or a young woman, it would be a teenager. I know I asked earlier of your age and you bypassed it, so I'm not even going to go there again. You swerved me very nicely.
Right,
okay.
Right.
So, D-Flex, let's start with the beginning.
Right.
Who are you and where do you originate from in Ghana? And then what brought you into the music industry? So 3 questions in one.
Okay, good. First of all, D-Flex, my real name is Abubakar Sadiq. Yeah, in short, most of my family, my friends, they call me Sadiq.
Mm-hmm.
Aside of D-Flex. Yeah, and I'm a Muslim, half Hausa, half Fulani. Yeah. So you should know, my mom is Hausa and my dad is Fulani.
Mm-hmm.
I was born and raised in Ghana, at Adabraka.
Adabraka.
Yeah, Adabraka, and
okay.
I went to Adabraka Presby, and then my mom demised, and then I traveled to Winchi.
I'm sorry to hear
it's
that.
All right. Everybody's gonna go. That's
that's right.
Yeah. So I went to Winchi to further a little bit of my education, and that's where my mom is from. And I came back to Accra.
So the Winchi, you went to secondary school there.
Exactly, Winchi Secondary School.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I came back to Accra after that. Then before that I was doing music, but I was doing this copyright. Like I love singing. Sometimes I watch Indian movie and then I just try to
imitate their singing.
Imitate their singing, learn whatever, all the songs in the movie. Then after that, I go out and be singing with my friends. And then after my school, I came back and trying to do music, go to Kida Fest, Fun World.
Oh.
You remember all that. And then,
I do.
This Miss GSS.
Yes.
That kind of. Yes. We did those. But then I was doing rap. But then it was rap. Everybody played these foreign beats, and you be busting on it, bang bang bang, bang 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 bang. Then you start rapping.
I think when you talk about that part of the musical journey, so that was around which year was it?
That was
for
97, 98. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Because it was just around that time that. Why do I always keep forgetting his name? The godfather of Reggie.
Yeah,
yes.
He came out with that was when Reggie started with the hip life. Now
That's
everybody
right.
started writing his own songs.
Yes.
But then everybody was doing foreign songs, copyright.
Yes.
To go to Fun World, Kida Fest, whatever.
Yes.
Yeah. So after that, and I decided to get into the studio, trying to do my own thing, because I realized that the music is in me, and then whenever I deliver it, people say
the reception was
positive about it.
Yes.
They tell me, you're a future star. You have the looks, you have the charisma, whatever. So why don't you take this serious?
So let's get back to doing music at its earliest, say in the late 90s in Ghana, with studio work. How was that like for you?
And I can say now, the boys, it's easy for the boys, like everybody, because those days the studio, the computer they call it Atari. I don't know, you know Atari. Atari's a computer. You know how you know how we record those days. You do the lead, and come do you're doing the lead, you're doing backing, you're doing this. So it's not like today that you can sing church. Or when I say church, like you sing, oh cut, let me continue.
Yes.
No, those days you have to sing all
Everything.
After that, then you can't do all your backings, because there's no software that like you'll be doing like what is happening now. So they call it Atari.
Oh.
Anybody who been there for 90 knows what I'm talking about.
So who are some of the producers, the music producers and the beat makers you worked with in the industry?
Like 99% all of them.
Not that I know all of them.
I've worked with Apia2s.
Yes.
I've worked with Hammer. I've worked with JQ, Kwa. All the engineers that Richie, Ephraim, Fredima, Ayo Soundboy. A whole lot, a whole lot of producers. I've worked with all of them, So they know what I'm capable of doing.
Yes.
Yeah, but let me take you back when I started, like when I'm trying to be a D-Flex. I used to go to studio. Let's say there's a studio in Adabraka called Fredima. He was the one who trained JQ and Apietus.
Okay.
So he lived in my hood. So every day I'll be there. Go to like clean the studio. Yeah, man.
Wow, that's a lot of great. No, but it's now a talent that nobody can take from you.
I really appreciate it. Like I feel like I deserve that, because there is a saying that when you get it hard, like when you suffer to get it, you really sit back and enjoy it.
And you appreciate what you have.
Exactly. Because when I was with KK,
yes,
or like KK was the one who really trained me how to sing.
And I love his music,
He's the best, trust me.
High
Life, I love KK.
Yes.
He's good.
However, I have no idea where he is now, so that is a different topic or conversation.
Exactly. KK did so much for me. He trained me, tuned me from rap. I had a voice singing, but I need a coaching.
Yes.
So he coached me.
So coaching or mentorship.
Exactly.
Yes. So if KK Fusu ever chances on listening, we appreciate his guidance.
I always say this, and KK was the one who held my hand, took me places, took me to America for the first time. He did a lot, But then it was a camp, and all the boys were there. Everybody, I was the last person to join the camp.
Yes.
But I was so smart and be learning, listening to him.
Yes.
Whatever, because I wasn't too whenever you meet KK, ask him about me. Whatever that he tells me, I go. I abide by his word, whatever he says.
So let's get to the name D-Flex.
Yeah. KK Fusu.
He gave you the
exactly. You know why?
No, I don't. I would love to know.
All right, good. I used to they used to call me Flexible, and even when Samini came, that was the name that he called me, because I was with him in the same camp in Ashanti International. I was with Samini in the same camp, so that was the name that I was using, Flexible. I even have it. We had a compilation. I did a song with him and all that. But when I met KK, when KK tuned me from rap singing, and then he said, the camp, his camp name is called D Camp.
D Camp.
And whenever KK sings, he go like D Star, KK D Star. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So he said, so he know I was flexible, and he said, you know what, Mr. Sound, I'm in for D-Flex. I was like, no, why D-Flex? Because the camp is D Camp, D Star, and D-Flex. So different camp, different star, different flex.
Wow. Okay, that rhymes too.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So that was how many years ago?
That was 2005.
2005.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's move forward to the music journey itself, post the beginning, whereby you went to the camp and you were mentored and shaped and whatnot. What was the first sound that you brought out?
The first sound was KK, the number one song that KK featured me. Only me number one, only me number one.
And that we do have it. We do have it here.
You're right.
Is it
KK Fusu featuring D-Flex?
Okay. So let me see if I can get it. Number one, right?
Yeah, number one.
Okay, good. Ah.
Yeah, this one.
It's always nice to put a face to the name.
Right.
Let's see. Challenge me there, try dance a power. I wouldn't. Jai. Ah, I feel as I am meet here, man. I know the interview is in English, however, we are also injecting the tree into it. Okay.
Yeah, so this is my first single, my first song that I did. Like this was the song that brought me to the limelight.
Yes.
Yeah. And then after that, I did a song with Yaa Yeboaa. I love you, baby. Nothing but love. You know that song? And I sing that.
We can find that as well.
Yeah.
And maybe you can. What title does that song?
Yaa Yeboaa, Nothing But Love.
Yaa Yeboaa.
Yeah, Nothing But Love. Yeah, that was the second feature. So everybody, I mean, the first one when I came with KK, everybody was like, "Nah, who is this guy singing Hausa R&B, high life?"
And I think that is what gets most of us.
Yeah, because I'm the first person to sing in a Hausa that kind of way. Because we have Hausa singers, but you know their kind of way of singing is different. It's not like the R&B.
It's like more traditional.
Exactly. You know, I have my big brothers VIP. They came out with a Hausa song.
Yes.
But it wasn't like the way.
This is it, right?
Yeah, this is the song that I did for. So when I came out with the when I came out with the style, the Hausa R&B style,
yes,
they all fell in love and they were like, "What Hausa? Like,
it's sexy."
Like it's, you know, they didn't believe it. And then people start. So I did a collaboration with Slim Master VIP.
Hey.
Kopna.
This young man is bringing me back to my memories.
I did a song Castro.
Yes.
I mean, there's a lot of.
I'm going to tell you.
Prayer, you know.
I'm going to tell you a little story. So those were the days whereby, you know, we are not supposed to go out there.
Right.
So do you know what we do? We used to live in a compound house. So when my parents are asleep, when my mom is asleep, jai. Yeah, she was. What am I saying? I'm on it. I shouldn't be saying. Hey, yeah, she was. I need a form dance groups there, and then Charlie, call rehearsal to Jai. No, but those days were really fun days. Yes, and I think many of us did not become aware of the transitioning into a different story, in a sense that when it comes to music, Ghanaian music was transitioning into a different form. It is right now that you and I are sitting here, and when I interviewed Samini, that it also dawned on me that is a generation that we changed. This generation, as it is, have changed the nature of Ghanaian music, be it high life, hip life, tree pop, Afrobeats. We have changed it. Beautiful. Now, let's come to presently. I've seen you perform. How is it like on stage for you?
You know, it's not like it's not the first course, with KK, we can like a week play like 15 shows.
Yes.
Travel here and here. So I had the experience with him. And then when I started releasing my singles too, like, you know, playing shows, you know, whatever that you've been doing, like you have the experience, you know. So
that's right.
I have the experience. So me playing shows is not something that scares me or like, you know, make me feel this show. No, I've played show on a bigger platform in Ghana, you know, outside. I've gone to tour with Ofurampos in the States. Like we've played like 8 to 10 states in America. You know, tour in Equatorial Guinea, African countries with KK.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
so like
yes.
I have that experience. So playing show is not something that like get me scared. Like, you know.
I
So
think what I was driving more at was the differences in reception, if there are, with the audience. That feeling, if the African Canadian or the Ghanaian Canadian audience, and
Ghana.
No, the Ghanaian Canadians, as the Ghanaians here. Yes.
Yeah,
so
here, I mean, you saw what happened last week. Samina's concert. You know, so
as for that one, I know you have your camp.
I don't have to say much. I mean,
yes,
I've played like 3 shows here in Toronto, and I tell you that
I've only seen 2 of them.
Exactly. And you saw the Ghana Fest.
Yes, I was there.
But which one? The familiar one? You didn't see the familiar one?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, that was after my performance. The crowd, like my fans, my fan base.
Yes.
They took me out. They were like, you know what? We're done with the show. We're leaving.
Yes.
The organizers came back begging that we should come inside.
Yes.
Because without my people, the show's gonna flop.
So that is how good your fan
base
is.
I have a big fan base here in Montreal. I have a big fan base in Montreal. You know, so I think I enjoy the reception that my fans are giving me here.
Beautiful, beautiful. So moving forward, you are here in Canada for a visit or for business, whatever it is. How? No, I know where you think I'm going, but I'm not going there. So, what I'm driving at is have you seen or have any experience with the Ghanaian Canadian or African Canadian music scene here, the musicians?
Oh yeah, I mean, we have one young cat in Toronto. He's called Freeman Adao.
Freeman Adao.
Yeah, Freeman Adao. I mean, he's also a good artist here. So like, you know, he's with me. He's with my people. You know what I mean? So I've seen him. I've seen his video, and then I've seen Slim Flex.
Yes.
You know, Slim Flex used to be in KK's camp, so I knew him back then.
Yes.
Yeah. So far, there's 2 of them, and I know one guy, Kwabena Mafia.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, I love that. I really love his music. He was
no, you just made me overreact on air.
Yeah, he's good. He's very good.
I have no idea where he was
when I was in Ghana. I mean,
okay.
Life,
Yes.
I love his style. He's good. So far, these 3 of them. Yeah.
Okay. There are a few campers, and we have one female in the studio here with us.
Oh, yeah, you mentioned one, two. You said Empress. What's
Priscilla.
Yeah,
Priscilla Stylist.
Yeah, I mean the females. Yeah. So basically, I'm going to do something with Empress and Priscilla.
Yes.
Because I'm in the studio working on some other songs. So you know, management will contact. They talk to them. So.
They are powerhouses actually, and they redefine what it is. Some of them do jazz. Some of them do Afrobeats and whatnot. So if you want some jazzy tunes, then Empress is your girl.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So, what is the next thing in music for you? 17 years from the beginning till now. You've had hit singles and whatnot. Do you have an album out?
I had an album that was 2013. I came out with an album called Paradise.
Okay.
You know, but then I wasn't on one record label called Eastern World Entertainment. Yeah, and then that album, like, there's a song on the album that I did with Prior and KK Fusu. That song got nominated.
Yes.
High Life Song of the Year and High Life Artist of the Year. That was 2013. Yeah, and then I had one song called Nasaki. I did it for my people, you know. But trust me, the song was all over, and even pastors, Christians, they love the song, and people been calling me, giving me gift because of that song. Because the song was a religious song.
Yeah.
It's
not
the one with the chief imam in the video. Yeah, there's one with national chief imam was in the video.
Okay.
So you know.
How did you get him?
I mean, he's our grandfather. So you should know. He's there for everyone.
I must say, I'm very proud of you gentlemen, yourself and Samini, and I see the work, the love, the joy you have in creating music, and not only as music as something that you do, but music that touch people. Because if we are stressed, depressed, etc.,
music is a message. So if you're doing a music and you don't send a message, you're not doing a music. You have to. Somebody might listen to your song, and you know, he might be in a situation that nobody can talk to him. But when he listens to music, then he'll be cool. He'll be okay. So music is a message, you know.
I'm going to share a tidbit. Before the world got anesthesia, when you do surgery, they used to play music for you to relax,
calm yourself, so that you can do it.
Exactly. So it goes back even in medicine, and you know, it's the therapy.
I mean, some people go broken-hearted and they listen to music and they start crying, you know, because whenever they go broken-hearted, like I remember there's one guy called Sawyer. I mean, my good friend. He got broken-hearted, and I went to him. That was a long time
ago. Yes.
You know, like he was crying, playing this Celine Dion song. Every night in my dreams.
On Kafra, why?
Yeah, so I mean, music is message.
On Kafra. Oh, broken heart. Yes. I must say, let's play this one. It's playing in the background anyway, so the number one is already playing.
So you see, that's a count over there. Everybody, that's a count. Yeah, that's everybody. Like,
okay.
That's Fila, with the boy,
Sandro Fiano Mancasa.
Oh no, keep it with me.
Yes.
Yeah, that guy.
Okay. So where are members of the camp now?
I mean, kind of like everybody
will be at this person.
Exactly. So now we keep it like, you know.
You keep it. And I think it's more of it's the challenges that comes with the music industry.
And I also say music is like, it's not even music alone. Like we are saying, abutre and determination.
Yeah.
And like humbleness. When you humble yourself, you go places. I mean, me being with KK is like a whole lot. You know what I mean? Like also, boss, but you can. I just be like, I know what I want.
Yes.
It's me brethren wants it.
Yes.
But the same man make me kind of like, you know, he give me that respect all the time.
Yes.
He talks about it. So like, you know, why are you and all that? Yeah. So humbleness, take places.
Wow, that is massive. Number one, one more shots here, for the young men, women.
Although we say me who young cats be mobile like ammonia one hits we no more.
Hey, Charlie.
Man, Drew baby. You know what I mean?
You see, fortunately for them, they are in the world of technology.
Right.
Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. They all go on top. They did for top. The international say we're more flexing. But what they don't realize is sustainability.
Exactly. Sustainability.
Yes. It's just the conversation we had when we started that. I knew the songs, but I didn't know the face behind it. And I've seen you perform, and some of the songs clicked. And later on, exactly. It Do we have it here?
Yeah, it's in the D-Flex Coconut.
Because all those are really out there, but sometimes it's just putting the faces to the music and highlighting those, faces behind the music. So let's look for Kobna. And you know your friend is
Oh, Adam and Hawa.
Hey, and Adam and Eve.
Yeah, Adam and Eve. Yeah.
Adam and Hawa. Hey, Miss
No, type D-Flex featuring Kobna, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my song. I mean, I featured Kobna.
Yeah,
but that's the way a remix. And so we shot the video with the remix.
Yes. Oh, okay. Ain't wait yet. Say no. Hey, I now you're a small boy.
We did be a small boy.
And yeah, me to me. Make us a
small. We should move to
more idea. Make us a granny, one, I'm no back up. So I think the next conversation question, and I wanted to how do you call it? I want us to acknowledge some key people. Yes, there are some key people you came in with that are defining how you're doing music around international music, because they say you're not only doing it only in Ghana, but you're doing it around. Yes, so maybe you can, we can discuss how you got in touch with, for instance, your manager, how that relationship started, and the team that makes D-Flex as it is right now. Yes.
I mean, I would say management here. First of all, let me just give a shout out to Sawyer, executive manager, Chopper, road manager, Issa, Guy Jesus, manager.
Hey, Guy Jesus.
Zoology.
Yeah. On one is zoology.
Manager, yeah.
Okay.
Zoology. I mean, first of all, like, when
Hey, you missing one. Prince.
Yeah, that's him. Issa, that's him.
Issa.
Guy Jesus.
Hey, I didn't know.
Issa.
I only know Prince.
You know, Issa in Islam is Jesus.
Issa.
Yeah.
Meaning say Isaac.
No, it's Jesus.
So what is Issa?
Issa like Jesus. Yeah, Issa. So that's why we call him Guy Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I mean, I came here to have a performance.
Yes.
Yeah, in Montreal, and he came over, and like Sawyer and Chopper, they came to Montreal. They saw my performance.
Yeah.
After that, I knew them way back in Ghana, but yeah, one day they were like, you know what? Come on, let's work.
Yes.
We have the potential, but we need to work so that we take the brand to different levels.
Exactly.
I mean, let's do it. And Issa happens to be my cousin, My cousin is my cousin.
Guy Jesus is also your cousin.
Yeah, and then he used to manage Prayer. Yeah, Guy Jesus, he used to manage Prayer.
So he's also been in the industry for long.
Yeah.
But you all look, well, I must say you've taken very good care of yourselves as a young black men.
Exactly.
And a young, oldish black men.
Yeah, so I mean, and then
yes.
Zoology is the executive, he and Sawyer, so
yes.
Zoology too was like, let's do it. Even Zoology is going to Ghana on Tuesday to go do some stuff for me and Foresight and all that, like because of my brand that's taking him to Ghana to do some stuff over there. Yeah, so I mean, my team and I we sat down and to just take it from there. So I mean, they're doing a great job, trying to get contracts, like I don't want to disclose some endorsements that come in that.
Oh, Mati, uti hukitwe dia yes. No, you've already done what you can do. That's fine.
Yeah, so we're still working. We're still working.
And on that regard, I might say I do appreciate the team that works with you and works for you and is holding you up. And I did communicate with your manager that I respect, yes, your guy Jesus. Yes, that I do respect his communication pattern, and it made our interview very easy to organize. And he said 5:30 you guys will be here, and indeed you arrived at 5:30, yes, and which was, as according to my executive producer, Chief Yinka Faride, it was impressive.
The producer, I heard he told me one, like, we had a good conversation. Like,
yes.
I didn't know he was the one bringing Keke Fuzuno for Uncle.
Oh yes, he's historical figure within the Canadian.
He told me, like,
goes way back, yes.
And I spoke to Keke last 4 days, and I mentioned, he was like, that's that big boss and all that,
Exactly.
A good compliment.
Yes, yes. So you are home at Abbey Doc Studios.
I respect him a lot because, like, if he's kind of simple,
Yes. So in the beginning, when they were coming to Canada to play, he was key in bringing them into the country to do their music. Yes.
And so the other day after, he said, KK is my son. I said, okay, then I'm your grandson.
Well,
I said, then I'm your grandson.
If that is the case, then you are in your grandfather's studio, so you're always welcome. And if and when you want to do music too, there's a rehearsal space also, and that stuff. Listen, I shouldn't. Well, anyways, that's aside.
After the interview, I'll talk.
Okay, all right.
Check it out.
Okay. Beautiful. Well, it is my pleasure for you to accept this interview, even though it was spur of the moment.
It's a pleasure.
And
I love it. That's a good thing.
And I didn't make you uncomfortable, did I?
Even if you're trying to make me uncomfortable, I'll make myself comfortable.
Hey, Yaa Yeboaa. Yaa Yeboaa thinks she's a tough woman, but I've met a tougher man. You're a Zongo boy. And I'm a Russia girl.
Yeah, man, it's so good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
So, any last words that you have in regards to music, life, advise your fans?
Yeah, the last word is D-Flex.
New single.
My new single is out. It's called Bra.
Hey, now bra no where he we
check it out. Like, it's all the digital platform, everywhere you can get it. Featuring Famille. Yeah.
I think I was playing that earlier.
Yeah, expect the video very soon. Yeah, my team and I are working on that. Mm-hmm. So I'm back for good. Just get it.
Did you go anywhere?
No, when I say, like sometimes as a musician, you just want to go off a little bit and just go, rebrand yourself, trying to get it strategized, whatever you want to bring back again into the game. So, basically, that's what happened. So now, like, team are working. Expect nothing but the best. We're going to feed in your heart good music, no doubt.
Hey, this is it, right?
Yeah, this is the one featuring Famille.
Hey, and yes, I said forget, I'm signing out. Guys, you've been tuning into Literary Voices. I've been your host, Yaa Yeboaa, and with me today has been D-Flex. D to the Flex.
The singer. Not the boy, the singer.
Mena menka nasa na oda. D-Flex.
Singer.
Hey, yes. You've been tuned into Literary Voices. D-Flex has been with us, and it's been a wonderful interview. Thank you for tuning in. See you next time.
Bless.